Well, if you love entertaining at home and you may be looking for a quick and easy treat to really satisfy those sweet tooth cravings, then our Clover Classic mini lava cakes are exactly what you are looking for. It is the ideal indulgent recipe for all cakes and chocolate lovers, and it's also suitably perfect for an impressive dessert after dinner. And Graham, you are the one taking us through this amazing
I'm going to do my
recipe.
utmost. I'm going to do my utmost here to live up to our amazing foodie team's example. This is one of those that it can be very, I say it can be very impressive, but it's a beautiful, quite a dramatic little dessert. And there are a couple of things that you've got to get right to do it, but it is relatively simple, I am told. So let's give it a bash.
Okay.
And we're going to have a lot of fun, and it is ultimately delicious and indulgent, which is what we want out of a dessert. So we've got some chocolate on a bain-marie here.
Yeah.
Kind of keep it nice and warm, and it's melted. So to that, we are going to add, because this is luxurious, it's silky smooth, so we're going to add
our Clover Classic.
And we want 3 nice large tablespoons of that. It's going to give it a beautiful velvety texture, and that's what we want in this world.
And what's great is it's great. It's versatile. It is easy to cook with. It's also something that's really, look at that. You can simply pop it into your chocolate there.
And see the gloss that comes already. Now, I've been told we are tempering this chocolate, so I've got to be very careful. That's already starting to form a beautiful batter. And this is going to be somewhere between kind of like a mousse and a hard cake. That's exactly what you're wanting. Okay, that's looking good.
So can I tell you the rookie mistake I once made in the process of melting chocolate?
Go for it.
I added what you would call your fat element, the liquid element, to the melted chocolate too quickly, and it was cold, and it just seized up.
Well, the alternative is that you create scrambled egg while putting in your egg into the mixture too quickly. So you want to do it slowly, but look at that. That's already starting to turn into this beautiful, velvety, lovely texture.
Do you want me to whisk your eggs for you?
No, I'm going to add those into the mixture. I know
as is?
Yeah, as is,
Okay.
man. Okay, that's looking good, I think. I'm going to take this off, and this is where now we're going to gradually mix through all of our ingredients. I would give you that too.
I would, yes, please, for after the show. This is mine.
That's yours. So now we're going to mix in our flour. You can use self-raising flour or flour and baking powder if you want, because you do want a bit of rise. This is one of those, you want a bit of rise and a bit of flop as well. But you see that beautiful moussey kind of texture, that's ultimately what you're going for.
And that will also add that whole authentic, rusty, homey look to your dessert.
Oh, and the smell of this dark chocolate is amazing. And you'll see we'll counter kind of pointed with a little bit of a berry coulis as well.
There we go.
I'm going to just add the rest of you. Okay, now we're going to... And this, you've got to kind of get in there and mix it well. That's starting to look beautiful.
There we go.
Okay, now we're going to add the remainder of our
eggs.
And this.
I'm quite surprised you don't have to scramble it. I mean,
yeah,
that
I'm going to be giving it quite a vigorous mix as we go. So I think that kind of negates the need. I'm just trying not to do it too quickly to end up with.
You don't want scrambled egg, like you said.
Exactly.
So that's the secret with this. You just need to be a little bit patient. You need to take your time mixing that egg in bit by bit.
There we go.
There we go.
And again, it's getting that beautiful gloss. And this one, expect, a little bit of elbow grease. You're going to have to get stuck in and get involved. It's coming together nicely.
I mean, when you eat a lava cake at a restaurant, you know, at the end of the day, when you put that spoon through your cake, you want it to kind of still ooze a bit.
Well, this is
so
exactly
there's no pressure to that, because that's what I'm expecting from a lava cake.
Exactly, and this is, I think, where the baking time is going to be absolutely essential, where you're going to have to watch it in those final minutes. So what I'm going to ask you to do now is we've got our 2 little ramekins there.
Okay.
We've already lined them with a bit of our fat spread. Now I want you to dust the cocoa powder into there, give it a good liberal dusting. And that's, apart from obviously looking really cool, is a little chef's hack to ensure that we can get the lava cake out of the ramekin once we're finished. So make sure that every little kind of corner of that ramekin is covered.
There we go. And the nice thing is you just base it with a little bit of like grease fat. There we go.
Oh, there's my milk.
Add that to you. Give that to you. Okay, so it's greased quite generously. There we go.
Okay.
See, I feel like with lava cake, you can be messy.
Yeah, no, and expect the kitchen to get nice and messy. Okay, I think this mixture is looking absolutely beautiful. It looks luxurious. We've managed to not cook the egg. It's looking absolutely stunning. What we're going to do now is we're going to fill our ramekins. I'll pop that over there. And literally you're going to fill it to about...
two-thirds.
Two-thirds of the way through. Pop it into the oven, 200 degrees Celsius for 6 to 9 minutes. From 6 minutes, start checking. You're going to tap the center, and if it is still kind of wobbly, then you know you're right. If the outside is firm and the center is wobbly, that's what you want. You don't want it to set.
So the wobbliness is what will give you that when you put the spoon through, it will give you...
And it's going to ooze. I'm going to quickly show you a trick as well, hopefully. So a little bit of berry coulis or roulade, put a nice big blob like that. And you grab a spoon.
Look at that. That's how you get the awesome chef look.
And then you're going to take your little ramekin out of it, your little...
There we go. And because we dusted it with my good dusting skills, that's how easily it was released.
And then just one last trick to show you, because hopefully we've got the right oozage. Here's one that we made a little bit earlier. And we're going to cut this beauty in half. And then, oh, it's not oozing yet. There you can see a beautiful soft center, and you can finish it off with a lovely dollop of cream. There you have it.
There we go.
Our lava cakes. Well done.
Amazing. Well, if you would love to get your hands on this Clover Classic lava cake that we made, in fact, it was a mini one. We have that recipe available for you online. You can find it at expressoshow.com. And in case you missed any of the steps, we've got a quick recap for you.
Look at that.
Made with love by Clover.